Hey, what's up everybody? Dylan here from Iceberg TV. Today we are checking out the brand new Kona Montgomery Mako 3 super straight mid-range. Flight numbers on this guy, 5500. Supposed to be just an absolute dead straight laser beam. We're gonna be comparing it to the Proto Glow Mako 3. And then my favorite super straight mid-range at the moment, I've got the Neutron Detours. We've got these cool, shout out Cosmic discs. Got these cool Cosmic stamp ones, super fire. And then we've got one of these guys as well. We've got a bunch of these left on the site still. Really cool custom stamps on a ton of, and not only MVP discs, but a bunch of cool discs in general. You can save 10% by using my link in the description below. You can get a Mako or any other cool discs. Let's see how this Mako is flying. I love me a straight mid-range, so I'm hoping this new run is good. Little too high, but still came out at the end. Not bad. Okay, that could have just turned into oblivion. We got a little bit of a headwind coming in right now. Proto Glow. That's a significantly better pull than the first one. Still working on my form, guys, so you'll have to excuse any inconsistencies. But I feel like I figured something out recently that I'm excited to share with you guys, but it's not set in stone yet. That is, I mean, look at that detour. That was an absolute smack. And we'll do a quick gander of the side profiles here. Both nice and flat, very similar and consistent side profiles between the Proto Glow and the Kona. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering which is more stable, which is more understable. All right, come on, Kona. There we go. That's a real throw. Honestly, a hair more stable than I was expecting it to be. I've got like a few mile-an-hour tailwind now that we're coming back this way. You can see the flag kind of whipping in the distance there a bit. Nothing too extreme. That actually had a nice little comeback at the end. There's the Proto. Similar little fade at the end. In that tailwind, definitely showing a nice amount of stability. This blue Cosmic Stamp Neutron Detour definitely seems to be the most understable of the bunch thus far. Man, that thing just wants to stay in the air forever. That disc in combination with some of these form changes, it's getting me really excited to come out and play disc golf. I feel like a lot of work is starting to amount to some results. I'd say the detours might even be these Neutron ones, a hair more understable than the Kona Mako 3, which is really surprising me. I was expecting the Kona Mako 3, just based on the feel in hand, for it to be more on the understable side, but it's handling lots of torque, no problem. The only major difference that I really notice at this point in time is the Swirl Star is a little bit more stiff than the Proto Glow. The Proto Glow is still stiff, especially in this cold weather, but it's got a little bit more grippy suppleness to it. I know a lot of pro players tend to lean on the stiffer plastics. At least that's my understanding. You don't see a lot of pros throwing like softer, floppier discs. And then obviously you guys are seeing these Neutron Detours are just spectacular. Just one of my favorite discs to go out and throw. The headwind is actually stiffening up a bit here. Let's throw this on a nice little hyzer and see what kind of action we can get here. Look at that line. Displaying really impressive stability, especially into a little bit stiffer headwind. That's actually quite nice. Definitely getting a little turn there. That was a very obvious turn in the mid-flight and then an obvious fade as well. I will say the detours seem to be getting more flip, which is especially nice when you have a tailwind. But in that headwind, these detours are slightly unreliable. But in this tailwind, I mean, that thing's gonna go forever. What a fun shot. And now we've got the Glow Proto Mako 3. Let's really try and drive this up in the air. Not getting the same level of flip. Maybe I threw that a little bit nose up. The Makos are certainly a bit more stable than the Detours. All right, Kona. Yeah, not getting the same flip. Beautiful flight, but definitely a little more stable than I was expecting. Especially into the headwind, we're getting a bit more left to right action. And then the tailwind, obviously, we're getting some more fade as well. See, into the headwind, you can see really starts to show some of that understability that you might find in similar conditions. But overall, really nice disc, dead straight flyer. When it comes to playing in the woods, that's gonna be what we're looking for. We're looking for those dead straight, controllable discs that can handle a bit of power. When it gets windy, they start to become a bit less useful. But where I live, we don't have a ton of wind usually, especially at the courses, mostly just surrounded by trees to block most of the windy conditions. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Stay humble, live with gratitude. Catch you in the next one, and take care.